Hello. Hello, welcome to the daily tarot readings here on Black and Orange channel. I hope your day is going really, really well. I am here 365 days of the year to take your questions, and I so look forward to this every day. You guys are funny, you are insightful, you ask amazing questions I wouldn't even thought of. So thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. When I'm done here, I'll go down into the description box and also the pinned first comment. I'll type in all the questions from today, and I will timestamp everything, so you can just click on if you're watching this on replay, hello, you can just click on the timestamps and you can go straight to what you're most interested in. So you can get in and get out. So let's see, 10% of all income that comes into the channel goes to feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. That's an ongoing thing. That's just how we do. How I do. I say we. Me and the cats. Just put your question in all caps in the chat. Anything in all caps is how you communicate with me. Other than that, please just type normally so that I will know that what's for me and what's for other people, because people have whole conversations together and really supportive and kind to each other. And part of that is because we have amazing moderators here. We have amazing epic troll slayers. Thank you. Who have kept us safe for how long have I been doing this? Since day after Christmas 2019. Other than a 5-day emergency I had more than a year ago. I've been here every single day. So I've been here every day for more than a year, solid, without fail. Good. All right. I'm happy with myself now. All right. I'm going to scroll up. I'm going to look for anything in all caps. Sometimes YouTube will dump comments. So if I miss your question, just post it again with a YT right in front of it. I'll know that YouTube cut it off earlier. Also, if I don't read on your question, it is never anything personal. And if I seem dismissive or negative, it is not at you. It is at it's at these idiots that we read on because we read on politics and politicians so much, and people who are in the news, and they're not usually in the news for being wonderful human beings. So if I'm just like, oh, it's at them, not at you. I promise. Okay. I'm going to scroll up, look for anything in all caps. Squadio, thank you. That's very kind. Thank you. Appreciate that. Okay, let's see here. Hello, Pamela. Hello, Rhonda. Looking for questions in all caps. Okay, there's Roxanne. Hello. Thank you for being here for us. Thank you for being here. Can you read on Sniffy Jr.? Oh, he got caught lying under oath about inauguration funds. I read on that this week, didn't I? But it might have been a while. It was let's check in with Sniffy. Sniffy Jr. Caught lying. Oh, Pamela's having pancakes. Ah, carbs. How I love thee. Let me count the pancakes. Sniffy Jr. Lying under oath. Was it under oath about inauguration funds? Or was it about something else? You're probably right. That's the thing. I cover so many topics and so many people that sometimes some of it I just forget. So thank you, Roxanne. I'll be happy to look at that. It's number 1. Got space for 12 questions here. So there are 11 more slots. And it's first come, first serve. Unless I don't decide not to read on something for some reason. And I'll usually tell you. Do something about cinnamon. Patsy, can the card suggest who will get indicted first, Gaetz or Rudy? Let's see. Who? Does anybody know what signs they are? I'm trying to remember what's my card for Rudy. It's generally because of Trump. It's usually like the 6 of Cups, believe it or not. Gaetz. Oh, King of Wands. Ew. Yeah. And that's not because he's a fire sign. Symbolic. But Rudy, what are you? I don't know what sign these people are. Who will be indicted first? Gaetz or Rudy? Got it. All right, that'll be number 2. Thank you. Oh, Christine's saying it's 89 degrees there. Hang on. What's the temperature outside?
Right now, it's 81 degrees Fahrenheit.
It's 81 here.
Tonight, expect a low of 64 degrees.
The low tonight will be 64 in Chicago. Alexa, stop. 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 I did not ask that. She's suggesting things based on my order history. It's like I don't need to know that. Anyway, I tried to mute it when I was calling her name so it wouldn't mess with yours. I'm sorry. I'm trying. And she just started. She kept going. Everybody wants to be on camera. I'm kidding. You know how hard it is to get people to come on camera? I'm serious. The number of people I've invited, no, I won't be on camera. Here, the writing group, Book Art Media, 4 o'clock every day. We do writing sprints. The link's in the description. You can come on camera. Do you know how many people come on camera? 2? Maybe. Not always. Anyway. Patsy, I've got your question for number 2. Okay. Thank you, Christine. Yes, it is. Exactly. Shirley, are the rumors correct about more stuff coming out tomorrow? Possible raids. Ooh. Rumors about more coming out tomorrow. Raids. Okay, that'll be number 3. We'll have a look. We'll see. We'll see what's in the collective energy, in the ether. Oh, Shirley, check out Cash Peters. Yeah, I saw that he did a transition on Mr. Rogers, the patron saint of this channel. I have to work my way up to watching that because I want to cry right now. Just thinking about it. I haven't even watched it yet. So I definitely will be checking it out, but oh man. Hello everybody. Hello. Good morning. Okay. Holly, how will the situation in Kyrgyzstan resolve itself? Okay. I'm afraid with questions like this, I don't know what's going on in Kyrgyzstan, I'll be honest, which is a failing of mine. Kyrgyzstan. Something like that. What's going on in Kyrgyzstan? They agreed on a new ceasefire. There were border clashes. Landlocked country in Central Asia, bordered to Tajikistan, and Kyrgyzstan are fighting. Population 6.5 million. Okay. It's one of 45 landlocked countries in the world. It has the world's second largest high altitude lake. All right, let's see. We'll do the Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, border clashes. All right, we will look at that. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Pam. Oh, Josh Duggar. You guys, I've told you many times that I'm going to pull it up right now because I want to show you guys this website just very quickly. You know that I read, or I've said many times how I read Marjorie Orr's. I read her blog all the time. So let me share this. Chrome tab. Here we go. Just so you guys know. This is Marjorie Orr. I read her blog all the time. This news. And today she was talking about basically Biden's having a good time astrologically now, but next year will be harder. And UK, Josh Duggar. She was looking at the his astrology and the astrology of his parents as well, and it was fraught. And the chemistry between the parents was volcanic. And also the first 5 children have all kinds of stuff which must have been made for a tinderbox atmosphere domestically. And so when I say I was reading on Marjorie Orr's blog this morning, that's her blog, Marjorie Orr, ORR, 2 R's. I highly recommend it. She's got good stuff. All right. Did Josh Duggar's dad know about the investigation and help him cover things up? Oh, okay. I don't know what this guy's name is. Pop, I think they call him. At least that's what it said in the article I just read. Josh Duggar. Okay. Did Pop Duggar? I'm sure he has a real name. Actually, it might have been in the article, but I can't remember. Help Josh cover up. Okay, that'll be number 5. Reading on the news. You get to hang out energetically with the nicest people. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you. Okay, Deb is saying Nazanin Zaghari-Ratcliffe is a political prisoner in Iran. She's already served 5 years. Will she be released? Oh, Jean's on vacation time. Yay. Okay, Deb was asking. Nazanin Zaghari-Ratcliffe, Iran, political prisoner, 5 years. Will she be released? Okay. I'll have a look. That'll be number 6. Gosh, I hope so. Thank you, Deb. All right. YouTube is, but yep, YouTube just dumped a whole bunch. Oh, Rita's saying his name is Jim Bob Duggar. Of course it is. Jim Bob. I can't help but think, do you guys remember the Robin Williams? His jokes about if if Jesus and the apostles and everything, if they had different names. Praise to you, Jim Bob. It would have changed the hymns. It would have changed everything. It was good. It was good. You should Google it. Okay. I'm going to scroll. I think I've missed some stuff. Oh, I like this. Black Cat Blue Chair Tarot. Oh, I like that. And I love black cats. My Nick. It's with me for 20 years. Miss him. Okay. Will Putin be out of power by 2023? Yes, please. Well, he's not taking requests from me, but I thought I'd mention it. Will Putin be out of power by 2023? All right. Have a look at that. That will be number 7. Thank you. Christine. Hey, Christine is asking, will DeSantis get away with the new law he's trying to pass? That it's okay to run over protesters. I thought, is that really a... There has to be some kind of wording, some kind of weird wording. How could it possibly be legal to run over people with your car? Okay. Yes, dear. Yes, that is just crazy town. Yes, it is. You coming up here? Come here. Santas. Law, it's okay to run people, protesters over. Hi. Boo Boo's here. Boo Boo's and Kitty. Hello, Boo Boo's and Kitty. How you doing? Are you here to say hello? Okay, is it okay? Will this pass? Oh, kidding. No, he's a good boy. Yes, he is. Look at that sweetness. Oh, really? Okay, but anyway, this ridiculous, the question's good, but the ridiculous policy, we'll definitely look at that for number 8. Oh, he's a kitten. He's a kitten. Okay, thank you, Christine. And Polly Wanda, I don't know what you mean by that, and I'm just gonna keep going. Look at you. Look at you. Okay. Rudy's a Gemini. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Stephanie. Rudy. Gemini. So I'm going to guess his birthday. So well, it's in the sign, but it may even be very close to Trump's birthday. Tie. He's Gemini. Thank you, Stephanie. Duh. Alice is asking, does Trump have more children than the 5 we know about? I've read on this actually over the years, and I've picked up a big no every time. Yeah. The wind's blowing. You're fine. So I've picked up no on that repeatedly. So sorry. Okay. Up or down. Up or down. Okay. Hello. Hazmat Giuliani's May 28th. Okay, so it is after Trump's significantly. Trump's is like the 14th. Oh no, May 28th. So it's well before, 2 weeks before Trump's, because this is in June. Hazmat Gaetz is he's a Taurus. Okay. I'll make a note over here because I can't get to my notebook. Gaetz is a Taurus. Rudy is Gemini. Okay, thank you. I hope you can hear him purring because he's purring right next to the microphone. Good boy. Absolutely. Okay. Still looking for questions. Jennifer, your glee at possible raids is everything. I've been going through this rotten energy for years now, and just the thought of justice finally coming, I get very excited. Okay. Thank you, Aaron's son. Be careful in this heat. We know how Aaron's son handles the heat. Not well. Sandra, have you seen the Trump Death Santis presidential ticket? Oh, yeah. I read on that. I think I read on that this last week. Yeah. He's, Trump is going to be busy. Stephanie, Mr. Rogers' transition pictures. You'll love it. Yes, you may cry. I did. Oh, I guaranteed. He is the patron saint of Black and Orange here. There's nothing I do here that I feel like, well, I mean, Fred Rogers obviously wasn't into New Age spirituality. He was an ordained minister, wasn't he? Presbyterian or something. But there's nothing I do here that I would be ashamed to do in front of Fred Rogers, whom I admire greatly. So anyway. All right. Lindy is asking, update on Kim Jong Un, his condition, whether the world will learn the truth. Okay. Hi. I'll make a note in the little piece of my notebook that's still visible. Kim Jong Un. Update. Okay. And for those of you who are not aware, because I know this well because I listen to all kinds of pop music, including K-pop. I really do. I love the dance routines. Anyway, Kim Jong Un. Kim is his last name. That's how they do in Korea. The last name comes first. So Jong Un. His name is Jong Un. Jong Un Kim is what we'd call him here. Just letting you know. Okay. Now, Roxanne, Sniffy Jr. got lying about knowing the woman who spent the money for the inauguration. They found the emails. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Yes, I remember now. Thank you, Roxanne. And Marianne is saying, I don't think Kim Jong Un is alive. You might have a point there. Gina, how's Jill Biden doing? I think she's fine. Let me see here. Dr. Biden, do you have just a moment? How you doing? She has really good energy. She has really sweet energy. Oh, politics is brutal. She never likes how her husband's being treated. Oh, they're cleaning up. Rumors have reached the White House, or at least the first ladies of the White House. They're busy cleaning up Trump's mess, one at a time. Fix this. All right, pick another thing he messed up. Fix that. Rumors, not reality. It feels like there is a barrier between the White House and the DOJ. rumors, stuff coming. Oh, I don't know if it's true though, but we're reading on rumors here shortly anyway. So, so how's she doing? She's a sweetheart. She just worries about her husband, and she worries about the people around her, and she's got fantastic energy. little different from Ava Braun, the previous first lady. Joe Biden, how is she doing? Okay, is she doing? You okay, sweetie? Yeah. Jong Un update. Okay, so all right, I've got space for two more questions. Let me just have a quick look here. And Roxanne, give Boo Boos and Kitty our love. Absolutely. Thank you, Rita. Oh, okay. Oh, they're getting a cat. Yes, they are. Who's a kitten? Jazzy Sophie, does anyone know if animals can carry the illness? That's a Google question. That would be a Google question. Well, certainly some animals can, because it's a zoological. It's where it came from was an animal, so it's zoological. Begins with the word zoo. So, and if you're wondering what I'm doing, I have this protein powder in this, and basically, apparently, I'm going to be stirring it until the end of time, and you're going to hear at my eulogy. It's going to be she loved protein. Anyway, okay. Okay. Roxanne's asking about Clucker Tarlson. Said on Fox News that anyone wearing a mask outside should have and it cut off. Okay. I don't know. Doug Emhoff. All right, we'll have a look. Doug Emhoff. Second gentleman. GOTUS? Second GOTUS? Gentleman of the United States? Second gentleman? Something like that. Gentleman. Otis. Second gentleman Otis in my notes. All right, we'll have a look at Doug Emhoff. We'll see how he's going to fare. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Marby. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. And. Okay, JM is asking, Joe Manchin opposed DC statehood. Will DC ever become a state? Yes. Same question for Puerto Rico. Yes. I've read on this multiple times, and not only do I get that both of them will eventually become states, but I just kept getting the number 54, 54, 54, 54. And as in, like, maybe we get 4 more, and then it's that 54 states for a long time. That's what I get. So, Oh, interesting. Linda's asking, is Rudy on a Russian hit list if he flips? Okay, Rudy on Russian hit list if he flips. I would imagine not, just because he's already he's a credible witness, and yet he's not a credible witness. His he's got troubles. So anyway, all right. So I've got my 12 questions for today, but we'll be back tomorrow and every other day. And all right. So I'm here, and your questions do matter to me. All right. Okay. All right. Oh, thank you for being here, Marvy. All right. We're going to start with Sniffy. Oh, Sniffy, you're not fine. You're so not fine. It blows my mind. Hey, Sniffy. Hey, Sniffy Jr. $30. All right, Junior lying under oath. Is Junior going to get in trouble for lying under oath about the inauguration funds? Tower just fell out. And he's likely to fall out of his tower, too. Christine, you need a whisk. I do. Thank you, Dave. Gina's saying, Andre at Astrology Alert says Rudy has health issues coming up, but I wouldn't be surprised if Russia tries to... Oh, gosh, I hope not. And Andre from Astrology Alert is going to be here on Tuesday. How exciting is that? I'm excited. Thank you, Pamela. All right, Junior. Hang on a second. He's worried. He's focused. He's focused on cleaning things up. He's not even looking like he's just he's not. It's like I'm reaching out toward him, but he's just focused on the Giuliani raid. I think made him very nervous. Oh, dude. He's afraid he's going to be raided. Whether that's real or not. One, actually both things, being afraid of being raided, whether that happens or not, is all wrapped around actually the got a little something right there. You know, cat dander just is making me sneeze, and yeah. It can make you paranoid. But also, you don't want to get caught with it. The cat dander that makes you sneeze. Anyway, cleaning, going through his phone, deleting things. And then someone comes in and he's like hiding it. Like, I'm not doing anything. Nobody saw me deleting stuff. Then when he's alone again. That's what I'm getting. That's a prosecutor. That is a prosecutor. Whew, Holly's saying, Holly has great information, astrological information. Thank you. Donald Trump Jr., December 31st, 1977. Capricorn Sun, Cancer Rising, Virgo Moon. So he would see, there are good sides to signs and there are bad sides. A Capricorn Sun, Virgo Moon, those are earth signs, and that's going to give him, let's put it this way, Trump's sun is up in the 10th career house, and he's all about the status. Virgo moon is meticulous. The negative side, it can be like neurotically perfectionist, neurotically but a Cancer rising would make him appear more personable, more caring about others than he actually is. Anyway. Thank you, Holly. That's a prosecutor for the reading. Oh, guess what's right behind the prosecutor? Tower. Oh, Sniffy. Oh, Sniffy Jr. Where are the funds? Being asked. What funds? These funds? These are my funds. This has nothing to do with the company. The hotel didn't raise prices. We didn't funnel money anywhere. Where's the money? What money? Going into isolation. Once in isolation, notice all of the snow on the ground. You know, snow. And his beard is white with snow. Kind of like Santa, only with more of a Mountains of Columbia feel. It's unsettling him. It's not all of this sitting pretty, feeling like, yes, I'm all that. I'm rich. I'm a Trump. No, this is all this suddenly getting very, very wobbly. The sword of truth coming. Because they know what happened. Don't lie to them. Reverse Santa. Yes, Rachel. Okay. Emily's saying that Sniffy Jr., he just paid $9 million for a home in Florida. Wonder where he got the money, since word is they can't get loans in the U.S. Ooh, wonder if he could get personal loan. But you have a point there. Trouble's coming for him for the inauguration funds. And he's not going to be able to be belligerent in his way out of this one. And it's coming. It doesn't help much. It's very frustrating, but yep, it's coming. Trouble's coming for him. Was his house loan? Was that on the up and up? Or is that laundered money too? Allegedly. Entertainment only. You know, he got a divorce too. So he's got heavy duty alimony and child support he has to pay. His junior's, I'm curious, 39. Junior's house loan. Is that on the up and up? Junior's house loan. Yeah, follow the money. Katie, follow the bouncing money. Yeah, where did the money come from? There's your house loan. Is that on the up and up? Legal decision. Institution. That would be a bank. Jeanette, did the loan come from Ivana? Yeah, I was just going to say. This is trying many things and finally landing the money. And I wonder if mom, or as Lena calls her, Mother of Dragons, I wonder if she had something to do, co-signing, loaning, something. Yeah, he tried a lot of different things, banks, and eventually just went to the Bank of Mom. Is what it looks like. So, oh, okay, 4115. Who will be indicted first? Step right up. Any volunteers? Who will be indicted first? Gaetz or Rudy? Gaetz is a Taurus. Rudy is a Gemini, which means Gaetz is an earth sign. Rudy is an air sign like Trump. Ashley, I wish my mom was that cool. Is your father like Trump? Part of it is guilt. She loves her babies, but it's also guilt. She still loves Donald. But she knows how toxic it is. She feels very protective. But anyway, we're looking at who will be indicted first. Sorry, yammering on 4235. Who will be indicted first, Gaetz or Rudy? Well, that's Biden. That is neither of those gentlemen. And that's not Biden being indicted. That's the Biden Democratic power is kind of what it is. Okay, who's going to step up? There are some things going on concurrently. That would be Gaetz. This is a magician. He's got all four suits on that table. He's got cups and pentacles and wands and sword. So he's doing. There are multiple things going on. It feels like Rudy is not willing to cooperate. But these idiots just think they can do whatever they want, and lo and behold, justice comes down, and if DAs, you've got people standing up. They're in two very different places. So, who's going to be actually indicted? 3 cards. Who's actually going to be indicted first? Who would potentially be possibly in handcuffs first? Page of Wands. Okay, that could be a subpoena, or that could be what Gaetz was doing. Queen of Pentacles, High Priestess, Page of Swords. I'm getting both of them. Things running concurrently. I would think that they were both the Fool card. They're both just entitled, doing what they think they can do, whatever they want. I'm not getting. This is Rudy and Trump stuff. That's Gaetz and what happened with women. Higher wisdom and secrets. And then this is a messenger. I'm leaning toward Gaetz, but it's much of a muchness. I wonder if there are sealed indictments that already exist. Oh, I'm sorry, Ashley. I'm sorry. Yes, I agree, Carol. You and I would be in jail already. But we're not monsters. Are there already sealed indictments? So it's kind of a moot question. Queen of Pentacles. They've already moved forward with some Gaetz stuff. Some certainly Greenberg stuff, but they've moved. There's that again. Evidence, gathering evidence, crossing state lines. This is Gaetz. This is Gaetz stuff. I'm gonna go with there's already Gaetz stuff in the works. Okay. Speaking of which, 4730. There are rumors about more coming out tomorrow, Monday, May 3rd. So, let me see. Shuffle well. All right, so there are rumors that tomorrow, May 3rd, there are going to be more raids, possibly, more coming out. Monday, May 3rd. May 3rd, more raids. There are a lot of people on high alert who are afraid of being raided now, the way Sniffy Jr. was. Tomorrow. More raids, more coming out. Stay quiet. Things done, but keep it quiet. There's an old expression that an old expression they sometimes use in the UK. It comes from probably back when they were tyrannizing, tyranny, all the tyranny they had over India. But the expression is softly, softly, catchy monkey, which is if you want to catch the monkey, softly, softly. That's what I'm getting. Softly, softly, catchy monkey, evil monkey. Evil, evil monkey. Catching. Evil monkey. Softly, softly. That's what I'm getting. Make of that what you will. All right, 50. All right, let us go to one of the 45 landlocked countries in the world. Kyrgyzstan. Apparently, Kyrgyzstan and Tajikistan, Tajikistan are having border clashes. And apparently it's quite ugly. So, what's going to happen? Kyrgyzstan. Whole country has 6.5 million people, I think it said. As the second, the second highest lake in the world, second only to somewhere in South America. Border clashes. Kyrgyzstan. Oh, that's a lot of stress. The border clashes, border skirmishes, it's not just, oh, well, that was odd. That was, it's really causing worry. 10 of Swords, Wheel of Fortune. Oh, this is not good. 9 of Wands, feeling beaten up. 2 of Swords, Queen of Swords. They're gonna they're worried. They're scared of whoever's over there. They're what I'm getting is they're a lot more worried about these border skirmishes than I would have guessed. And they're feeling very beaten up, and this is ramping up military because I know so many of you are sci-fi nuts like I am. Do you guys remember the beginning of the Star Trek movie Into Darkness? Yeah, the one where they end up stranded on the planet. At the very, very beginning, Kirk is talking. He's in that huge chamber, and he's trying to he's brought a peace offering from this other culture to offer them. I am a messenger, but I am here to say that this is a gift to you from, in this case, it would be Tajikistan, that talking to Kyrgyzstan, that I've brought this peace offering, this what have you. And the leader was saying, what's wrong with it? There's nothing wrong with it. Well, why don't they want it? No, it's just an offering. And then he goes on this rant about they murder us in our beds, and they and then he jumps and rolls down, and Kirk's all worried, and then turns out the guy himself is like this big, but then they like attack him. So it feels a lot like that from our perspective. It's like, oh, you're having border skirmishes. Okay. Sort it out and do your thing. And what are you guys fighting over anyway? Like you and I would walk into that and be like, but there it's fraught. Holly's saying, Kyrgyzstan news, the toll from the conflict rises to 46 people killed, hundreds and others injured, more than 100 buildings destroyed. Yeah. I'm not saying it's pleasant. I'm just saying that it's I guess the problem I'm having is my own short-sightedness, because my country has the largest military in the history of mankind. Not something to brag about, but when I Pamela, until you live on the border and see the death. Yeah, I mean, if you were there, if you were in it, yes. But energetically, the U.S. military is, and then most of you are from countries that work with us, and your militaries are big, big. And this is, this feels like, I don't know. Anyway, I'll stop. They're going to it's hard. It's hard for them. I understand that. And it's just going to kind of drag on for a while. It's getting more and more emotional. I wonder if other countries will have to intervene. Pamela, war over the lines of borders is scary. Oh, it absolutely is. It's just, I'm just being too difficult. I'm just feeling this energy, and it's just like, I'm sorry. We're losing how many people? We just lost how many people to the illness, the pandemic? And you guys are fighting over, maybe it's Tajikistan. Maybe it's maybe they're the aggressor here. I'm not saying who was the aggressor, but it's like, you don't have bigger problems? But that's what I'm getting. Anyway. But yeah, it's terrifying. I don't mean to belittle it. In this, what I'm referencing in the Star Trek movie, if you think about it, basically what it was referencing is the guys he was talking to and who rolled down and were very small. Basically, it's like they were being hunted. Like maybe the country trying to make peace were humanoid, and they would hunt, because he was saying they murder us in our beds. They could have been hunting them for sport. Without, and then it's like, oh yeah, wait, they're sentient. Okay. Pamela, oldest time not taken wrong. Good. Linda, calling a group out saying they have poor genetics reminds me of Hitler's policies. Be very careful if you want to spread racial hatred. What? Okay, it's not in all caps. I'm going to guess that has nothing to do with me, because I've been very, very anti-racism. We are all one. We are all from the same place. Anyway. Elizabeth, are they vulnerable to being a proxy war zone for bigger players? Well, bigger militaries are keeping an eye on it. Maybe, but unfortunately, it just feels like something is going to kind of drag on for a while. Anyway. Exactly, Kathleen. There's so much death right now. Why would anyone want to add war into the mix? Exactly. All right. I'd still rather read on these other countries than what I'm about to read on. 59, 45. Zimbabwe. Praise to you, Zimbabwe. Did Bob Duggar know what his son was doing? Was he covering up for his son? Walking into the energy field of these men, it's just, oh yes, don't mind me, I'm just a little woman. Jeanette's saying it's a fight over water. Oh, those are coming, more and more of those. Ashley, make love, not war, yes. Okay, well, at least he's not a complete deadbeat, I guess. He does care. He does actually care what happens to his oldest son. Jim Bob, the Duggars. Did Pop Duggar know what Josh Duggar, the oldest son, who's just been arrested, did he know what Josh was doing and help cover up for him? Didn't know is what it feels like. Didn't know, but would have. You know, I'll give him this. They actually do care about what happens to the kids. They actually, it's not the healthiest thing in the world, but it's at least caring. Holly saying Jim Bob Duggar, July 18th, 1965, Cancer Sun, Pisces Moon. Oh, well, that would certainly explain the all the water here. Thank you. Mystic Germ is saying JB has very strange energy. Yeah. And I've said this, what I read on this on Josh Duggar the other day. It's a lot of the way they lived, a lot of their beliefs, it's a celebration of a particular part of anatomy. That's what it comes down to. He would have. I don't think he did. Now, back when there was talk that Josh may have done things to his own sisters. Nineteen kids, I believe, isn't it? His own Josh's wife is going to have their 7th child this autumn. There's some twisted ideas about family, but it's family. And you do stick with them, no matter what. Jim Bomb telling Josh to keep his mouth shut. Definitely. But yeah, that was twisted. All right, shall we go to Iran to see if a political prisoner is going to get free? 104. Okay. Nazanin Zaghari-Ratcliffe has been a political prisoner in Iran. She's been held for 5 years. Will she be released anytime soon? Oh, this just flipped backwards. That would be a good sign. Okay. Holly's saying Josh Duggar, March 3rd, 1988, Pisces Sun, Virgo Moon, no known birth time. Thank you. Yeah. All right, so. See if I can get into this energy. Nazanin Zaghari-Ratcliffe, political prisoner in Iran. been held for 5 years. Will you be released? You can only be terrified for so long, then you just go numb. But you're still terrified. You just can't always feel it as strongly. Thank you, Aja. Wanting to see the sun, but also heat. Is she doing any kind of hard labor or having to work? Family cares. Friends and family working very hard. She's hoping. Does Iran want to trade something for her? Like, you give us stuff, we'll let her go? Assuming she's from, I don't know where she's from. Actually, I should probably just go have a quick look. There we go. Nazanin Zaghari. Iranian treatment amounts to torture. UK downplays Iran reports a deal has been struck. She's Iranian and British. Okay. It's a UK thing. So a deal has been struck. They're trying to keep it quiet. They have been working on a deal. That energy feels quite clear. But they're trying to downplay it. They're trying to downplay the idea of a deal because it hasn't gone through yet, and they want to be able to negotiate. And they're trying to get Iran to back down on some of the things they're demanding. They also don't want to blow up the deal. So if they once they come to an agreement, or once maybe they have come to an agreement, they're still hoping to lower something, but they don't want to blow up what they have, like the progress. They've made it to this point. Well, it's contradictory. Pamela, dark underground somewhere. All I see, not dead. Oh, I don't think she is. I don't think she has left us. There's a deal. I can feel it. There's a deal. There's a deal. This is a merchant. This is a trader. This is upsetting to you. Give us the stuff. She will walk free. Although she's not a fool. I'm just this whole... Matter of fact, it almost feels like blindfolded, but walking instead of like the Eight of Swords where the woman's blindfolded, but she's stuck. This is walking free, but she's looking up. She can't see. Like she's like, I don't know, something about like when it happens, or like something about where she was or how she gets there, trying to keep her knowledge of that hidden. It feels very strong. There is a deal. Iran wants their stuff. That's what I'm getting. Oh boy. Bless. Okay. So, speaking of monstrous autocrats, Putin. Will Putin be out of power by 2023? Pooty. Putin, you monster. Can be out of power by 2023. I just got a mental image of him stumbling but catching himself. Like, I'm not ill. I'm not sick. What was that? You hiding something? Well, are you hiding something about your health? Yes, family, I agree. She is hungry, thirsty, and tired. Yeah. Putin. Oh, the wheel of fortune raises you up, and and then you go down the other side. Knight of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Six of Swords, the Moon. Oh, goodness. Really? Really? This is all the money and stuff that was funneled into Putin's world, the oligarchs' family's world. But this is a card of leaving. This is absolute chaos. And this, it's somewhere along the... It's not exactly what happened in Ukraine, where the dictator was deposed and then they went into his house and they were taking pictures, selfies with all this stuff. But it's like Putin's stuff up for sale, up for having your picture taken in front of it. There's some kind of chaos coming. And he's hiding something bad with his health. I'm getting this. I keep getting this. No, I'm fine. Show no weakness. I'd say he wants a peaceful transfer of power, but he doesn't want to transfer of power. Just keep it to him. But how many statues are there of Putin? He wants statues. He and the oligarchs have stolen so much from the Russian people, kept them small, taken away their ability to take action. So why have I got a moon card and a merchant card? It's the moon card and the merchant card for Putin. High Priestess. Moon card, merchant card. The sanctions. Trump got some of them lifted, but not all of them. But now Biden's in there. And it feels like Biden policies are going to take a huge bite out of Putin's money, power, something. Black Cat Blue Chair Terror says, I have a feeling Navalny passes away and causes a revolution. Does Navalny pass away, causing a revolution? Well, that is losing Navalny, which happens to all of us. We all pass on, but this is a peaceful. That's peaceful protest that some people run away with. But there's help from somewhere in the Biden administration, either the military under Biden or the CIA or the banking. Biden has zero patience with Putin, and like I've had enough, and it's like you flinch, you even think about doing anything else, but we won't know about it. Oh yeah, this placid looking horse with the cup, this is Biden's army, CIA, FBI, DOJ, CIA, all of that. And this is not, you do not want to see this coming toward you. It may look placid, but it's 50 feet tall. Cyber attacks on Russia. I'm getting all kinds of stuff that's just it's like this close to just push the button. My best friend Sarah, she has this great expression. She's from the South, and I guess it's a Southern expression. I'd never heard it before. But if you're daring somebody who's been doing rotten things to do it again. Do it again. She said, I'm going to go camping in wish a blank blank woods. As in, I wish this person would. Oh, I will go camping in wish a blank blank woods. And blank blank is a word I won't say on this channel. That's Biden right now. He's camping in wish a blank blank wood. Come at me, bro. I hit this button. Cyber, CIA. Feels like that's why Putin's been backing down from some stuff recently. It's not a fair fight. If the U.S. really turns on Russia, they don't have to move a single tank. Elizabeth, we're in a war, actually. It's all just cyber. You have a point. You got trouble coming, Pootie. 1/1930. All right. This is crazy town. Marianne, yes, Putin tried to start a problem with Ukraine, but he backed down. Yep. All right, so DeSantis is apparently going along with the Florida legislature, I'm guessing, to, it's very hot in here, whew, to some kind of law that would make it legal for people to mow down protesters with their cars. Oops, that cannot be. Is that going to stand? It was the question. How could that? What? Oh, Justin, I'm not saying Putin isn't prepared. I'm saying he'll lose. That's all I'm saying. But we're reading on DeSantis and this possibility of a no. You can't make it law that it's okay for people to run other people over with a car. No. Christine, as of Monday in Florida, a gathering of 3 or more people can be labeled a riot, and if they're blocking the road and you feel frightened, it's generally okay to run them over with a car. No. Have you lost your mind? It's fear. The rise of Democratic power, the weakening of Republican power in Florida is like there are a lot of people in the villages apparently who voted for Biden. It's causing them to take ridiculous actions. Can we do this? Go ask the lawyers. The lawyers are like, Sandra, yes, if 3 together is considered a riot. Semantics, basically. I agree, Pamela. Crazy town. Christine, that is what DeSantis signed. Yeah, but will it stand is the question, because this is nuts. Will it stand? I think isn't it already in court? Then somebody's like, he signed it, and 2 seconds later, someone was like, filing. Yeah, Shirley, DeSantis thinks he's riding high. DeSantis thinks he's riding high. Oh, yeah, there's Florida. 2 of Pentacles, justice. Very unsteady. Sword of truth. Star. World. No, this is not going to stand. This is on shaky ground to begin with. Then you've got the Sword of Truth in the middle, and you've got 3 major arcana: Justice, Star, World. Justice, Star. These are bigger forces. This is. These go together. I don't know how to explain it. It just feels that way. They go together. They like reinforce each other. This is an end. This is a forget it. Oh, and go back to Florida. Go back to worrying about your water problems, your flooding problems, because this nonsense. No. Oh, nay. It's not going to stand. Give it time. Boom, court. Hang on, there's something here. Justin, we'll see about that. What I stated is do not underestimate enemies. That's fair enough. Pamela, it's just an attempt to scare people not to protest. Yeah, but they're making fools of themselves. Because, no. 12500. Let's check in, if we can, on Jong Un Kim, as we would say in the West. Jong Un Kim is a memory. I'm not getting a corporeal form. I'm getting a spirit, I'm getting pictures of like the kind of when these autocrats die, the stuff they run in the country in memoriam, the greatest ever, but they don't want to cause panic. I don't think his children are old enough yet. And they are afraid if they go public with a leader who's not old enough, who's not in a position of power, there's some reason they don't want to do that. It's a sign of weakness. They're afraid. Renier is saying he had a stroke. He's brain dead, on life support, but he left his body. He's gone. He's no longer with us. They've had to resuscitate him numerous times. Queen of Swords, Devil. It's probably his sister. Ace of Wands, Nine of Swords, Seven of Wands. That's his sister. And she's nuts. Yeah, they might be putting they might have his body like on machines that are technically keeping it alive. But it's like he is well and truly gone. Well and truly gone. Sorry, the boys are arguing in the background, which usually means that Boo Boo decided to be all territorial, and Alfie put up with it, Pumpkin put up with it to a point, and then was like, that's it. Because, as my best friend also says, Boo Boo, he writes checks with his mouth that his rear end can't cash. And as I tell him, don't start nothing, won't be nothing. Anyway, back to this. They are worried. It's something about the whole country would be on the defensive. There'd be weakness. It would be, they're actually afraid of China. They're afraid of what China would do. China's getting very aggressive about pulling Hong Kong in, wanting Taiwan to be back completely in the fold, or be back in the fold. China's always supported North Korea, but this feels like they're worried that China would just be like, oh, we'll take care of things. This doesn't feel like fear of like South Korea or the U.S. Army, or that's what they'll say like out there, but they're worried about China for some reason. Oh, thank you, Holly. Kim Jong Un, January 8th, 1984, Capricorn Sun, Pisces Moon, unknown birth time. Shirley, would it be all bad if China went in there? Well, the people wouldn't starve as much. The problem is this: the Korean language. There's just a quick thing here. The Korean language, Hangul, the characters are called Hangul. The whole point was, I want to say in the 1400s, the Emperor of Korea said, that's it. We're writing down the Korean language and we're going to teach the Korean language, because the Chinese language was just, and the culture was just spread. You just spread and spread and spread and spread, and it was the Korean culture was being, it was basically threatened with disappearing, and that's why it's really interesting if you ever see Korean written, what the different shapes. They're actually related to the shapes you make with your mouth. An n sound is like what your tongue does, across and then down. N. And go n. It's like a rectangle because you keep all this together. So parts of it are g is the opposite of the n. So because your tongue is doing that. So anyway, which is fantastic. So anyway, he codified the language back in like the 1400s or something, and they've done a lot to try to save their own culture and celebrate their own culture and what have you, because there is just a forever history of China coming in, basically wiping out, taking over, and just say goodbye to everything that's actually Korean. That's the history. So the idea of China completely taking over North Korea, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, okay, boo boo. He never jumps up there. It looks like he's trying to hide. Anyway. Having a quick look. Aaron Sun is saying North Koreans do desire to reunite with South Korea. If China goes in, then they've lost that hope. And South Korea would definitely be on the high alert all the time. It would be very bad for them. Oh, it would be immensely bad for South Korea. Immensely bad. And North and South Korea do desire to reunite, but South Korea is also a little worried about that too, just because what it's going to do to the South Korean, if it was like the Berlin Wall, and the wall, the DMZ, demilitarized zone in between the Koreas fell, and it was just free back and forth, it would, to try to save North Korea, it would decimate the South Korean economy. And eventually they'd work it out and what have you, build up. But yeah. Sandra, China has destroyed history of genealogy of families. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Anyway. Okay. Well, that was fun. But let me see if I can get a few more questions in here. Okay. I did ask about Joe Biden. Doug Emhoff. Oh, this is nice. 134. And then let me tell you, I'm going to close these windows and turn on the AC. It's hot in here. All right, Doug Emhoff. Doug Emhoff, the second gentleman notice. It's not FLOTUS, not second lady SLOTUS, second lady of the United States. Is that a thing? It's second gentleman of the United States, Doug Emhoff. I loved that GIF I showed you the other day, guys, where he was just waving to his wife and blowing her kisses. And find you someone who looks at you the way that Doug Emhoff looks at Kamala Harris. I hope I have that someday. Doug Emhoff. He's smart. He's got spine. He does not want to be with, he wants to be with a strong woman. He loves how smart and strong his wife is. She's strong. She's feisty. She can put people in their place. He loves that. What is this? What is this heartache? Doug Emhoff, what's going to happen? People, the Trump stuff may still be, the Trump policies, the Trump people might be still on the defensive with how far forward the Biden administration is pushing things, but the Republicans are still hard at work to undermine them. He's aware that the situation that they're in, it's not forever. And these people want to stir things up. Let's also talk about they're also something about the all the arrests of the insurrectionists and things like that. Kamala Harris wasn't. Yes, she was. She was there. She was a senator. So was she there on January 6th? Battles and decisions ahead. So I don't remember. I'm guessing she was there. Let's say Doug was not happy. Chris, I can understand that. I'm a Scorpion, born November 6th. Nothing is more attractive to me than brains. But you have to have heart too. Brains and heart. What you physically look like, distant third. Brains, humor, intelligence, creativity, heart. Yeah. Doug Emhoff. King of Pentacles. All right. Okay, so basically what I'm getting is Gina probably scared of the threats against his wife. Renier, she wasn't there. She resigned her seat, I thought. That could be it. But there are threats on her. He's worried about her. He's hearing about all the struggles she's having, the burden she's taken on. And he's trying to be the safe space for her. So I'm not getting anything. I'm not getting anything on like his career and his. He's like, okay, you do this. I'm gonna be. I'm sure he has his own job, but he's like, I'm going to be your support system for this period of time. I've got you. It's very sweet. I like it. 139. Rudy. I wouldn't think so, but here the question is, Rudy, will Rudy be on a Russian hit list if he flips? Dave, I like brains, but not averse to nice legs as well. Still human. Yeah. Aw, thank you, Pamela. Oh. All right. We have to go back to reading on this nasty stuff, don't we? It's actually more like 140. All right. Will Rudy be on some kind of Russian hit list if he flips? Getting a mental image of Putin with this. He's like, he's got his back toward Rudy. Like he's way over there and he's got his back. He's like busy with other stuff. He's not looking at Rudy. Rudy was a useful idiot. Will Rudy end up on a Russian hit list if he flips? Rise of democratic power. This whole Hunter Biden computer garbage. Everybody knows it's fake, but, well, the Democrats know it's fake. The Russians know it's fake because they made it, but it still causes chaos. Rudy isn't going to flip on anything that could hurt Russia. And they don't view him as mentally all there and getting worse. He was a useful idiot, but that's over now. Kathleen, yes, but when useful idiots become no longer useful, what happens to them? Well, Rudy is, where is it? Huh, it was just here. I must have, anyway, it was the card of, yeah, he's not a threat. Russia does not feel that Rudy is a threat to them, is what I'm getting. So, all right, well, that's going to do it for me for today. Thank you for being here. And we shall do this again tomorrow if you're interested. If you don't mind coming back, I'm here every single day of the year at 4 o'clock. So in just over 2 hours, I will be over on the Book Art Media channel. I've been trying to get that link into the description box. If any of you are creative writers or want to work on your projects for 25 minutes at a time, we just each work on our own project. They're quiet. Oops, they're quiet working blocks. But we support each other. We're doing encouragement and writing sprints. That's the whole point over there. So I'll be over there in about just over 2 hours. Right now, I'm going to go type all the questions in and timestamp things and make a cover and whatnot, and close the windows and turn on the AC because my gosh, it's hot in here. Is it hot in here or is it you? All right. Have a wonderful rest of your day. All right. And I will see you tomorrow.